Tonga was hit by a tsunami. At least 80,000 people were affected by the tsunami. So far, one person is reported dead. Some of the missing are not even known for their jungle. This was due to the eruption of the Honga Tonga Honga Ha'apai volcano on Saturday, the 15th of January 2022. The massive explosion sent a cloud of ash and gas vapors into the air. Not only that, a 1.2-meter high tsunami also hit Tonga. Not only the island, the tsunami also occurred on the shores of Japan to the United States, US, at the time of the event. Satellites showed how large ash clouds and shock waves spread from the eruption. It even crosses the coastline of Tonga's capital Nuku'alofa, flowing into coastal roads and flooding properties in the country. In addition to the tsunami warning, the Tonga Meteorological Agency also issued a warning for heavy rains, flash floods and strong winds on land and coastal waters. The nearby island of Fiji has issued a public warning, asking people living in coastal areas to move to safer places, in anticipation of strong currents and dangerous waves. The activity of the mountain itself has not shown any signs of decreasing. On the contrary, the mountain on Monday, the 17th of January 2022, was reported to have erupted again and caused big waves. Actually, volcanic activity often occurs in this area. This is because the Honga Tonga Honga Ha'apai region is part of the very active volcanic arc of the Tonga Kermadec Islands. This zone stretches from New Zealand to Fiji. Prior to this eruption, major eruptions occurred in 2009, 2014, 2015. In the 2014-2015 eruption, it was reported that smoke even rose from under the sea. This indicates that volcanic activity is still occurring on the seabed, even though the peak of the mountain is visible on the surface. Meanwhile, Marco Brenna, a scientist who is also a lecturer at the School of Geology at the University of Otago, New Zealand, described the impact of this eruption as still relatively light. But the reminder of another potential eruption with a much bigger impact still haunts. Nobel Prize-winning scientist and Australian National University Vice-Chancellor Brian Schmidt and his colleague, Professor Richard Aculus, tried to give their opinion on this. He said that this eruption was comparable to the power of 1,000 atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima in 1945, when World War II occurred. Professor Emeritus Richard Aculus from the Australian National University said, "Technically, Mount Honga Tonga is classified as an underwater volcano. However, the hole or crater of the Honga Tonga mountain is above the water." As reported by the ABC, the volcano is located between two land masses, namely Honga Tonga and Honga Ha'apai. In a video circulating on social media Twitter, water can be seen entering one of the beaches in Tonga. The Australian Meteorological Agency reported a 1.2-meter high tsunami in Nuku'alofa. Mount Honga Tonga Hubgay Ha'apai is located about 30 kilometers southeast of Funuafo'o Island in Tonga. The mountain has been active since December 20, 2021, but was declared inactive on January 11, 2022.